Hello everyone, good morning to all. Welcome to the new session of our e-learning class. I am Rashmi Ranjan Mishra, lecturer of UN Autonomous College of Science and Technology. Today I am going to discuss on a subject regarding basic financial accounting. So on today's discussion, the chapter is regarding to ledger and a trial balance. We will work out a problem how ledger posting has been done and how the trial balance has been prepared, or what are the different methods of preparing trial balance. So one by one we will discuss everything and solve the problem. So watch my video. Still if you have doubt, you can ask me in the comment section. So now we are going to start a problem to make it solution by preparing necessary ledger accounts and a trial balance under different methods. The question is, Mr. Tarun had the following transactions during the month of January 2020. Prepare necessary ledger accounts and a trial balance. There are 4 transactions made on different date in the month of January in the year 2020. The first transaction that was made on January 10th. Tarun started a business with cash rupees 50,000. The second transaction made on 18th January, purchased goods worth rupees 30,000 on cash. Then the third transaction that is made on 22 January, that is goods sold on cash rupees 40,000, and the last fourth transaction that is made on January 30, that is paid salary for the month rupees 1,000. So based upon these 4 transactions, we will prepare the necessary ledger accounts as well as a trial balance under different methods. So before preparing ledger account, first we must have to prepare the necessary journal entries, and after preparing the journal entries, then we will prepare the ledger accounts. That means posting from journal to ledger. So how will you prepare the journal entry, that you watch it. I am preparing by passing different transactions in the form of a journal entry. So this is the format of journal. Now we will pass one by one based upon the transaction necessary journal entry. The first transaction that is made on January 10. The transaction is Tarun started a business with cash rupees 50,000. So when owner start business with cash, that means the cash comes into the business, and a cash is a real account, and as per a real account, what comes in, that is debit. So cash account is debited, and a amount contributed by the owner, that is known as capital. So the capital increases, and a increase means that is credit. So cash account debit to capital account. The transaction is, or the journal entry is, cash account debit to capital account. The date is 10th January 2020. In particulars column, we must have to put the journal entry, that is cash account debit to capital account, and the amount is 50,000. So the third column, that is ledger folio column, which shows the reference number of a different particular account. If the page number is there, we must have to mention in the ledger folio column, otherwise that column remain kept as blank. And we must have to put the narration after passing the journal entry, and the narration means that is a short explanation about the journal entry, always started with being started business with cash. So this transaction is complete. Then after completion of the journal entry, we have to put a straight line. Then the next transaction that is made on 18th January 18/1/2020, and the transaction is purchased goods worth rupees 30,000 on cash. So when goods are purchased in cash, that means the amount of goods comes into the business, and the amount of cash goes out from the business. As goods and cash both are coming under real account, so what comes into the business, that is debit, and what goes out from the business, that should be credit. So goods comes into our business, so goods account or purchase account must be debit, and cash goes out from the business, so cash account must be credit. So the journal entry is purchase account debit to cash account, and the amount is 30,000. The narration is being goods purchased on cash. So this is complete. Then the third transaction, which is made on 22 January 2020. The transaction is goods sold on cash rupees 40,000. So when there is a case of a sale of goods and that is in the form of a cash, that means cash comes into the business and goods goes out from the business. So both are coming under real account, as what comes into the business debit, so cash account must be debited. Cash account debit to. There is a case of a sale. Sales means that is coming under nominal account, and as per nominal account, debit all losses and expenses, credit all incomes and gain. So sales account, that must be credited as it is a case of a income. So cash account debit to sales account, the amount is rupees 40,000. The narration is being goods sold on cash. So this is also completed, and we are now going to the last transaction, that is made on 30th January 2020, and the transaction is paid salary for the month rupees 1,000. So salary paid in the form of a cash. Salary is an expenditure. Being an expenditure coming under nominal account, the rule is debit all losses and expenses. And when we paid salary in the form of a cash is a real account. What goes out, the account must be credited as per a real account. So cash goes out from the business, so cash account must be credited. And the journal entry is salary account debit to cash account, and the amount is 1,000. The narration is being salary paid. So this is our complete journal entry for these 4 transactions. Based upon these journal entry, we will prepare necessary ledger accounts. So at the time of preparing ledger account, first we have to trace the journal entry. The number of accounts which are mentioned in the journal entry, accordingly we have to prepare that ledger account. So here cash is one account, second one is capital, third one is purchase, the fourth one is sales, and the fifth one is salary. So there are 5 ledger accounts that must have to be prepared one by one. So we have to prepare the necessary ledger account. The first ledger account, that is cash account. So how the ledger account has to be prepared? We have already discussed in our theory class or in our last class what is the ledger, what is the format of ledger, and how ledger will be prepared, and accordingly we have to be prepared. In ledger account there are 2 sides, the left side that is known as debit side, right side known as credit side. In each side there are 4 columns. The first column, that is date, the second column, that is particular, then the next one is your journal folio, and the fourth column is your amount column. Accordingly the right side is also 4 columns. The first one is date, the second one is your particulars, then the third one is your journal folio, and the fourth one is your amount column. So this is the format of ledger account: date, then particulars, then journal folio, and amount. Accordingly, date, particulars, journal folio, and amount. Left side, that is debit side, right side, that is credit side. So first we have to prepare the cash account. We must have taken into consideration in the journal entry cash account. On first transaction, cash account is debit. So when one account is debited in a ledger account, at the time of a preparation, we must have to go to the debit side of that particular ledger account. So cash account debit to capital, and that is made on 10th January. So we must have to go to the debit side, put the date to 10th January. Debit side always start with 2. So in particulars column, first we have to write 2. So one cash account debit means another account is credited to capital account. So here we have to mention it to capital account, and the amount is 50,000. So this is the posting of a journal from journal to ledger, as cash account is debited on 10th January, so in ledger account of cash we must have to go to the debit side or left side, put the entry that is in particulars column, always start with 2 and we have to put it capital account. So 2 capital account and the amount is 50,000 completed. So then next come to other transaction where cash account is debit or credit. Then on 18th January the transaction is purchased goods worth rupees 30,000 on cash and the entry is purchase account debit to cash account. So here cash account credit, that means we have to go to the right side or the credit side of the cash ledger account. So as credit side is always start with by, we have to put it in particulars column by. The date is 18th January 2020. So cash account credit means another account is debit, the purchase account debit. So by purchase account, the account which was debited in journal, we have to put it on the credit side by using prefix as by. So by purchase account and the amount is 30,000. So this is the posting from journal to ledger. Then the next one is on 22 January. Here cash account is debit, so directly go to the debit side of a ledger account, that is made on 22 January 2020. Cash account debit means sales account credit, so to sales account and the amount is 40,000. We have to put it the amount 40,000 in the amount column. Then the next one is on 30th January. In case that the journal entry is salary account debit to cash, that means here cash account is credit. So when one account is credit, directly goes to the credit side, and that was made on 30th January. Put the date on 30th January 2020, and we must have to start with it by. By means the amount, the account which was debited, salary account that is debit. So by salary account and the amount is 1,000. So complete the cash ledger account. So after completion of the ledger account, we must have to make it balance. How the ledger account will be balanced? We directly go to the amount column of the two sides. Put the total amount or make the sum of the two sides in amount column. Find the difference and put the difference on the lesser side, either to balance carried down or by balance carried down. So the balance must have been made at the end of a particular period. So here, as the transaction is relating to the month of January, so on January 31st the balance has been made. So before balancing, first we have to find out the total of two sides. So debit side total is 90,000 and the credit side total is 31,000. So the put the higher amount on both sides. 90,000 is higher. We must have to put the amount of 90,000 in both debit and credit side. Then find the difference between the two sides. That means the debit total 90,000, credit total 31,000. The difference is 59,000. And put that difference. That means that 59,000 amount must have been put on the lesser side. And the lesser side here, that is credit side. And the difference amount of 59,000 that was put on the credit side. And the credit side means always start with by. As we have to carry that balance amount, so by balance carried down, we have to put it on the particulars column. And on date column, balance is made on a last date of the particular month. That means 31st January 2020. And then we have to close the particular ledger account. So this is the preparation of a ledger account and balancing of a ledger account. So the cash account completed its ledger account or ledger posting as well as its balance is completed. Then next we have to go to the another account, that is capital account. We make a ledger account of a capital. So here only one account that is relating to capital, which is made on a one date, that is on 10th January, and the capital account is credited. The journal entry on 10th January is cash account debit to capital account. So as capital account is credited, we directly go to the credit side of a capital ledger account. The transaction is made on 10th January. So on date column, we have to put the 10th January 2020. credit side always start with by. Capital account credit means the cash account is debit. So here we have to mention it by cash account and the amount is 50,000. Directly put on the amount column. So the ledger posting of capital account is already completed as only one transaction the capital account affected. Then we have to make the balance of that ledger account. So accordingly the same procedure, put the amount in two sides. Higher amount, the higher amount is 50,000, that is put on debit side as well as credit side. Then find the difference is 50,000, put that difference on the lesser side and the lesser side is debit side, or left hand side we have to put the lesser amount or the difference amount. Difference is 50,000 and in a particular column to balance carried down, and that will be on 31st January 2020. Then the capital account ledger balance completed and the account is closed. So at the end of the period the capital account shows balance of rupees 50,000. And one another point that is important to remember, in a ledger account which side is more and how much amount is more, that shows that type of a balance. If capital account the credit side is more and that is 50,000, that means capital account shows credit balance. Account showing higher side is that balance. If account showing debit side higher, that is debit balance. If one particular account shows credit side higher, that is shows credit balance. And by how much amount that is higher, that balance will be taken into consideration. So cash account completed, capital account completed. Then the next one is your purchase account. We have to prepare the purchase ledger account. Same procedure, left side debit, right side credit. The first column that is date, the second column that is particulars, then the third column that is journal folio, fourth one is your amount, and likewise the another four columns that is date, particulars, journal folio and amount. So we are going to prepare the purchase account, the ledger account of a purchase account. So here purchase account in one case that is debited, that is made on 18th January. So as purchase account is debit, directly go to the debit side. The transaction is made on 18th January, 18/1/2020. Debit side always start with 2. Purchase account debit means cash account credit. So to cash account, and the amount is rupees 30,000. Then we have to make the balance. So balance means debit side is higher. Put that balance or amount in two sides. Debit side 30,000, credit side 30,000. Put the lesser difference amount. The difference is 30,000 as credit side. That is nothing. So the difference is credit 30,000. That will be put on the credit side as by balance carried down. And the date is on 31st January 2020. And the purchase ledger account is now completed. So the purchase account is completed, cash account already completed. Then another one is your sales account. Now we are going to prepare the ledger account of sales. This is the debit side, this is the credit side. So date, next one is your particulars, then journal folio, amount, then date, particulars, journal folio and amount. So we are going to prepare the ledger account of sales. In case 22 January 2020, there is one transaction and the journal entry for that particular date is cash account debit to sales account. So here sales account credit, directly we go to the credit side by which account debit, that is cash account. So we have to put it as by cash account and the amount is rupees 40,000 and that the date is on 22 January. So this is the ledger posting. Now we are making balance. Balance will be made on 31st January. The amount of two side is rupees 40,000 as debit side is nil. So put that higher amount on two side. Find the difference. Difference is 40,000. Put the difference on debit side by writing as two balance carried down. So the transaction or the ledger posting is completed. Then the another one is sales account complete. The last one is your salary account. So now we are making the ledger account of a salary account. How salary ledger account it will be prepared, that now we are going to put it. Debit left side, right side credit. Then the column same, date, particulars, journal folio, amount, then date, particulars, journal folio and amount. So here salary account is debited. Directly go to the debit side of salary ledger account. Date mentioned here 30th January 2020. Debit side always start with 2. So here cash account credit, we must have to put it as 2 cash account. The amount is rupees 1,000. Then we have to make balance. So 1,000, put that amount on two side. The difference is 1,000. Put that difference on the credit side by writing as by balance carried down, and the date is 31st January 2020. So this is the full preparation of a ledger account or balancing of a ledger account. Now I have already completed the 5 ledger accounts. Then the next part, that is preparing the trial balance. How the trial balance will be prepared. So before preparing that trial balance, we must have to know that trial balance is a statement which shows the arithmetically accuracy of the books of account. That means what are the ledger accounts prepared, whether that is true or false. By preparing trial balance, we can conclude that if the total of debit is equal to the total of credit, that means the debit balance of all the accounts when it equals to the credit balance of another accounts, then the trial balance tally. That means the problem is right in every respect. So now we can check it by preparing trial balance. The method of preparing trial balance is divided into 3 parts. The first method, that is balance method, where we take into consideration only the balance amount, and there is only one balance of a particular ledger account, either that is debit balance or credit balance. So when we put that balance, then the debit balance of all the accounts must have to be equal to the credit balance of another account. So now we can check it whether the debit balance is equal to the credit balance or not. The method of preparing or the format of preparing trial balance, now I am showing in front of you. The first one is your serial number, then the title of the accounts, then debit balance, another one is credit balance. As it is a based on method of balance method, so we have to mention it trial balance as balance method. So this is debit balance, another one is credit balance. This is the particulars. Here we have to mention the name of the necessary accounts. This is serial number. So first we are going to cash account. So cash account shows debit balance because here debit side is more, and how much amount is more, that is 59,000 more. So in particulars column we have to show it as cash account. As it is a case of a debit balance, we mention under debit balance amount, that is 59,000. There is no credit balance. One account shows only one balance. Then the second one is our capital account, and the capital account shows credit balance because here credit side is more, and how much amount is more, that is 50,000. So debit balance, that is nil. The third one is our purchase account. This purchase account shows debit balance because debit side is more and by 30,000. So in debit balance column we put it as 30,000. The fourth one is our sales account. Sales account credit side is more by 40,000. So credit balance, that is 40,000. Then the fifth one is our salary account, and this salary account shows debit balance and that is 1000. So here we put it as 1000 in debit balance column. Now we make total of two balance, debit balance as well as credit balance. So the total of debit balance, that is 90,000, and the total of credit balance, that is 90,000. So this shows that when the total of debit balance equal to the credit balance, that means all the ledger posting and journal is completed. So this is the arithmetically accuracy of the necessary ledger accounts, and this is done by balance method. Now the second method we are going to discuss under trial balance, that is trial balance under total method. So how that total method will be prepared, or the total method of a trial balance is prepared, that we will discuss. One little bit changed in the method of or formatting of a trial balance. Instead of a debit balance, we put it as debit total, and instead of a credit balance, we put it as credit total. So we put the total of a debit as well as credit in a trial balance. Cash account, the debit total is 90,000 and a credit total, that is 31,000. Before balancing how much amount is there, that amount take into consideration. So that is 31,000. Then the next one is capital account, the debit total, that is nil, and a credit total, that is 50,000. So here nil, this is 50,000. Then next one is your purchase account, the debit total 30,000 but credit total is nil. So debit total 30,000, credit total nil. Then the sales account, the debit total nil, credit total 40,000. And the salary account, the debit total 1,000 and a credit total nil. Now we make the total of two, debit total as well as credit total. Here the total of a debit amount is 1,21,000 and the credit total is also 1,21,000. So this method also suggests that the total of a debit is equal to the total of a credit. So by preparing trial balance under total method, it is also check the arithmetical accuracy of the ledger account, and in every respect the ledger account is also okay. Then the third method that combines the two, that means the balance method and a total method. So here instead of a two column, we have to prepare the four column. One is debit balance, the second column is debit total, and the third one is credit balance, the fourth one is credit total. So there will be four column will be prepared, and this is a combination or the merge of the first two method. So when the balance method is prepared, 90,000 debit balance as well as credit balance, and the total balance total method will be prepared. Debit total 1,21,000, credit total 1,21,000. So by merging this, when we prepare trial balance under total and balance method, this also justify. That means that also signifies the arithmetical accuracy of the books of accounts. So this is our total completion of our the ledger posting as well as a trial balance under three methods. There are important two methods, but the third method, that is the merger of the first two methods. So this is our today's class relating to ledger and a trial balance. In our next class, we will discuss the other methods, or that is relating to final account. How the final account will be prepared, or the trading profit and loss account and balance sheet will be prepared. That we will discuss in our next class. Till then, thank you. Have a good day to all of you.